Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Jesper Plays. Today I'm going to be playing Castlevania, but before I start, I just have to give a quick notice that I am playing this currently on an emulator. Now the thing is, I got this, let me just get to this quick. I didn't grow up with an NES or a Super Nintendo, so I obviously don't have the real game. I got it on the Virtual Console for the Wii, because it's not on Wii U yet, I believe. So I'll have to wait for that. Now, I was going to use the Virtual Console version for the Wii, but it was very slow, and something was just really odd about it. So I decided to just use this because it's quicker, it looks better, a lot better. The quality should be really good for you as well. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be, but I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Alright, so here's how it looks on the Virtual Console. Now, as you can hear and see, the quality is much worse, but as you can hear, the music is a lot slower. Now, I'm not sure if this is how it's supposed to be, but considering I'm used to the more fast-paced version, I will just go with that instead. As you can see, it's much worse here. I will definitely, play this off camera, but for my YouTube Let's Play, I'm going to use the emulated version. I understand that some people will have a problem with that, of course. That's why I got it on the Virtual Console. I wanted to play it there instead. I wanted to buy it. But it just, I don't know, it seems a bit off. So hopefully you can understand and respect that and try to enjoy it. I mean, you obviously will. If I didn't tell you that it was an emulator, you wouldn't, you wouldn't tell the difference. Maybe you wouldn't care. So for this particular Let's Play, I will be using the emulator. So I'm sorry for the long and boring intro or explanation about that, but I just, I thought I'd come clean and tell you about the situation. Now, as I said, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. I have a lot of games on the Virtual Console for the Wii, and they seem to be working fine. The quality is a bit, especially for the NES games, they're a bit, it's a bit dark. But for Mega Man, it seemed like it should be. It seemed fast-paced. The music didn't seem slowed down. So I'm not sure if that was specifically for that game, or if I'm completely wrong about Mega Man as well. I'm not sure. But whatever works best for this Let's Play, I'm gonna be using it. So, yeah. And you don't have to worry about save states, because, I won't. Now, I have completed this game once. Actually, twice. Yeah, twice. And I usually play it hardcore style, which means if I get a game over, I start from the very beginning. I like that more. It gives me a really good incentive. It makes me a lot better, because I'm a lot more careful. I plan out situations more. But obviously for this, I am going to just do a quick playthrough. If I get a game over, I'll just start from the same level, so don't worry about that. This won't be like a 100-episode series. And my point of this, because obviously this is, you're thinking, oh, just a normal Let's Play, I mean, what's the big deal? I'm using this Let's Play as another way for me to talk about games. Because obviously I can talk about them on top list I make on my secondary channel, JLG, or any other type of review video I make, but I feel like sometimes I need to talk about it right here and now, kind of live. It works better for me in some ways. I've tried Let's Playing before, it didn't really work out because I got dissatisfied with what it did. I got a bit bored, and there's just some games I just don't want to talk over. Some games I just want to enjoy, like specifically new games. So I ended up stopping Let's Plays for a while. Now this is just a pilot episode. I'm not going to upload this before I have done a couple of these, done a different series, played some other games, and I feel like I'm really into it. So for now, this might not come out. This might just be, for me only. But we'll see. So Castlevania, I didn't grow up with it. So I only started playing it recently. I'm going through the series. I got Super Castlevania 4 on the Wii U Virtual Console. I am enjoying it a bit, but I gotta say I was a bit disappointed. Now I understand people get their pitchforks out and yell. I just felt like from playing this to going over to that, it felt a bit weird. I'm pretty sure you've all already heard it, how the game really hasn't changed anything besides making you just really overpowered with the whip and stuff. But I just felt like it took away a lot of stuff. But I respect them for trying something new, but I just don't see where all the upheaval is all about. Like, it's like, oh, best game ever. I just don't see it. I feel maybe it's the same thing as I feel for like A Link to the Past in the Zelda series. it seems like the Super Nintendo era just like blew everyone away because, you know, new graphics, blah blah blah. So I can understand why some people got a good impression and a, you know, long-lasting effect by Super Castlevania. But I feel like people are forgetting this one. In my opinion, this is the best one right now because I haven't played the third one. I'm scared to play the third one because it's even harder than this, and that dreads me just thinking about it. Castlevania 2, I hear it's really bad. I've heard a lot about it, seen a lot about it, seen a lot of videos about it, so I don't see if it's really worth playing through. It seems like the game I'll just get bored by too quickly. When it comes to this game, I can play it over and over and over, and I won't get bored. It's just something about this 6 levels with these 6 bosses. I just love it. As you can see, I haven't really used the axe. I rarely use items, especially on the levels. I used them on a selected few bosses, like I used the Holy Water for the last boss, Dracula. I used the Cross for Grim Reaper. But other than that, I mostly use the Whip. I just like it more. But yeah, man, Castlevania, fucking hell, this game is great. You know, growing up, I didn't really like difficult games. I was one of the little kids that kept screaming, and my friends were like, "Oh, are you okay? Should I talk now?" I was a real rage kid growing up, so if I had played this as a kid, oh my god, I don't know what would happen. I think everyone would die around me. But I've just grown to respect difficult games more because, I mean, this is the bomb. I mean, look at this. This is it. This is the best. There's just something about, especially Castlevania, there's something about this, like, scary feeling of tension you get. Because it's like especially the first time you play it, and it's just so well designed around the fact that you can't just rush through it. You gotta carefully plan your way through the levels, not just by running and being stupid. You have a delay on your whip, so you can't just, like, spam your whip. You have to time it to get certain enemies. And yeah, oh, it's just so good. I didn't expect me to fanboy this up, but here goes. Now, as far as making videos about Castlevania series, besides these Let's Plays, I'm not sure yet. I feel like I'm too young to even, you know, I didn't grow up with this, so like my seniors would be like, "What's this kid talking about Castlevania now?" So I think I'm just gonna leave it at this Let's Play, and hopefully that will be enough for me. But I still have to play through Castlevania 4 to give my last opinion about it. Because obviously, I can't say anything. I only completed 4 levels. I think I got to the last part of the 4th level, or maybe I did get to the 5th. I believe it was the 4th. It was that boss that when you hit him, things falls down. I just had a problem with that for some reason. It just felt, I wouldn't say cheap. I know everyone was like, "Oh, so cheap, difficult," but something just didn't feel right about that specific boss and level. I don't know, it might just be me. I have to play it again, I guess, in a different sort of setting and mood. Because, you know, your mood can really, depending on your mood, a game experience can vary. You can play a game once and hate it, but the second time you might love it. It really depends on, you know, your state of mind. So, I guess I just gotta go back to it. Like, you know, I shouldn't really be talking about that game right now. Maybe it's because I don't have anything productive to say about this right now. But it'll be over quick. Now, it was really satisfying, you know, you had the whip, you could use it in really cool ways, hanging from stuff, using it in all directions, but it just made the items feel so unnecessary. I mean, I didn't use the items once, and I know you might be saying, "You're not using them now either." I will be using them, I just don't need them right now, because, you know, I've already found my strategy, but there is no need for it in Super Castlevania. And I just feel like, you know, that's okay. I mean, they didn't, you have the whip, so, but they didn't really design the game too much around the whip itself. It felt like there was always situations where it's like they give you the axe and it's like they expect you to use it, but you don't have to. And if it's designed that way, then, you know, where's the fun? I don't know. It was just a first impression, you know. That's all it is. I'm not saying that the game is bad or anything. Don't worry. I can definitely see how it's like really good. The music is good. The atmosphere is really nice. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm actually watching because, you know, I left my Wii on, so I can, on my TV, I can just see the first level, me running out of time. It's a shame though, I really wanted to play it on an actual console, because it just doesn't feel right playing it on an emulator, and now everyone has a problem with it as well, so I'm gonna get horribly flamed by this. Hang on, is my mouse in the way? I think I disabled mouse and fraps, so shouldn't be a problem. Okay, Medusa, let's go. I mean, the clock is pretty good to use here, but I don't need the clock. I mean, come on. I know what time it is. Come on. Bitch. Okay. I just like, you know, thinking back from the first time we played Castlevania, just the difference in, you know, experience. Because you can really feel that you are getting better. That's what I love. Now I can just plow through this, kind of without thinking too much. But the first time, I was stuck on the first boss for a while, and that's just crazy to me thinking about it now. And I just really like that. I like how you have to adapt to situations, find exactly what you feel is right to do. Because there's not only one solution in this game. You can kill bosses in different manners. You know, you can approach situations in different, you know, ways. So it's not just one way of doing it, which I really like. Even for a linear game like this, I mean, you're only going one way. You will always encounter the same things. But even so, every situation has different solutions, and I enjoy that. Like this, you can't just run. You have to like, okay, wait, what's going on here? Wait for him to come down and kill him. It's just a nice little thing. It's very nice designed. So, this song. If I this would have been terrible on the Virtual Console, because this song needs to be fast-paced. This might actually be my favorite song from the whole series. I'm not even kidding. It's like perfect for like montages. Like thinking about like AVGN montages. This is like always this. I can just like picture it in my head. Oh, you know what that means? It's crow time. Next time on Crow Plays, I will be dealing with these crows and getting a money bag. I found a secret. Oh yeah. See you guys next time.